YouTube, it's your boy Car Shop. I can like, make sure like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell. Say you playing 2K25 current gen. Play now. So yeah, if you want to see more content of this shit, make sure I turn the notification bell to all. And let's get into this. Bust his ass real quick, short. Wait down, few.
It's the Bucks to start out. To the inside. And the jam by
once Giannis gets the ball there, you can forget it.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Here's Lillard. Tipped. Now Embiid.
Yes, sir. Give me that.
Lillard around. Has to press. Antetokounmpo with it. Offline with a three. George, right side. Over Antetokounmpo. Misses off the right iron. Here's Kuzma. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
He shoots. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage win.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Prince. Lillard can't get it to go. Here's Grimes. Rebound, Milwaukee. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And it's Lillard penetrating. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Kuzma. This one for three.
Because of Paul George's athleticism, he can do a lot of things. He turns guys over, he blocks shots, he's got great hands. He affects a lot defensively.
Okay.
Lopez with it. Guarded now by George. Prince Cannon.
Yes, still up. He's going.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
He went that foul.
How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, BA, there's a reason why I'm over here in the suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate.
Sends it home from three-point land. Lillard's got 5 points.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
To the left side wing. From deep. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And one of the quickest triggers. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. The shot by Butler, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Count the basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas.
Damn.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
For the 76ers.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight. It's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
You're getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up to the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential. Lillard with the ball. And Drummond picks him up defensively. The three from Prince. And the three-pointer goes.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. He's 100% focused on it.
Now here's Edwards. Still without a bucket. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts in the game.
Third team foul.
At the line. That free throw no good. And Philadelphia making a change here. And he sinks the second.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards.
Damn, my boy, your ass suck.
Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
Look at that.
It's stolen by Kuzma. Here's Lillard. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Lillard's got 14 points.
Yo, ass garbage,
They've
right?
shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played hard. You know who that was.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. Absolutely carrying the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points.
This nigga garbage, bro. Chat, this nigga garbage.
Great job with the initial thrust of that attack. As soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
From deep three-point land. Second chance shot. The kick out to Kuzma. 5 on the clock. The shot, no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time.
I'll give him that.
If they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey, Sedem, and Embiid. Since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling, the same energy, good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Embiid can't hit. The Bucks leading by 15. On the wing, Kuzma. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Now Philadelphia with it. Prime shot is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The Z's close, but like plenty of room.
The kick out to Kuzma. Down low. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Brett, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league.
This is garbage. Get this nigga out of here.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things...
I hop in this coupe and I really am out. Bitch, it ain't no cool. This shit ain't no bulletproof, but bitch, what you can do. He gonna fail this shit every time.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's back,
that nigga was spam that shit every time.
And inside, he's looking for the ball.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, coach said we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. You know, that's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Thank you, David.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer.
You gonna hit it?
Says he lets it go. It's good for one ring.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Gafford throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Just enough coverage to bother that three.
Good block.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
A little over minute 30 into this first quarter.
Bingo.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up to Los Angeles. That's the 3-5. Good on the triple.
Luka Doncic with the three-point answer. As competitive as they come.
Here's Davis. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Gafford. Lock at 6. Irving's shot is good.
Kyrie.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
That's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Shoots. It's rebounded.
Nobody.
To the inside. Here's Davis. Great D that time from James.
2 minutes remaining to play.
Now home. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And again it's the Lakers.
Not lacking confidence or hesitating.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
If things not going their way, and either Boston just try to talk this over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Once again, here are the Lakers and team.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Dallas. 7-point differential. Williams inside the line. Here's Gafford. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find
Give me that shit, boy. You a little boy to me.
Should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Gafford. The rebound by James. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are still adept at and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when they send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's whether they slowing down their pick and roll. So different.
To the middle. Here's Len. That one's in. His first shot this game. Mavericks trailed by 8. Davis gets a wide open look. Here's Gafford. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Now here's Williams. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Len. Pass to James. Fires from deep. Here's Vincent. Back to LeBron. James.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Now here's Williams. Exum. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
The score is fast and filled.
23. The Mavericks. 18.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And they've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
The 3 for Doncic.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers.
Bang out, shorty. Bang out.
Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Pass to Irving. Out to the right wing. Washington with it. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavericks.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. A rebound by the Lakers. From deep, Reeves. Rebounded by Gafford. Pass to Washington. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. And here are the Lakers. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Good with those it goes.
Going strong inside. The rookie connect doesn't hold back in the painted area.
And the Mavericks call time here. And one for the Lakers. The last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 4 points over games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's James.
Yo, broski.
Competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
How you coming, gang? Appreciate the light, my boy.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have to learn.
Appreciate it, bro.
We're really good at. Kevin,
Yes, sir.
They got a lot of strength. Gotta do it. Thanks, D.A.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Dallas moving it around. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers lead by 3. And a deep 3 from Doncic. Puts up a 3.
I'm doing good, bro. Thanks for asking.
Because he's unguardable.
Over to the left wing. Here's Lively. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron James on the wing. From deep 3-point territory. And it's no good. 3rd time he's missed in 9 shot attempts. On the wing, Irving. He has 7. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
How you doing, my boy?
Inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. Man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now. 50, 40, 90 on a season, and a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
Doncic from deep 3-point land. Here's Len. Here's Goodwin.
Me, on the other hand, I'm trying to eat.
Gets it from 3-point range.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Shot's good by Williams.
Nice read by Thompson right there, you know, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
Right wing. Takes a 3.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Yes, sir.
Dallas will retain possession. To the left side lane. And here's Marshall from the arc. Len grabs the ball. Los Angeles leading by 8. And Hayes throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the buck.
From deep, Reeves. And Thompson sends it back.
So disruptive. Thompson's defensive instincts are off the charts.
Here's Goodwin. 2-pointers off the mark. And we finish one end of the basketball. Lakers lead
41. The Mavericks 33.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Irving with the steal. Here's Davis. The kick out to Irving. From deep Washington. Davis on the follow.
Using that length, Davis turning a miss into a make. Bonus points for his team.
The three production. Mavericks with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for LA. They've led by as much as 10.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
Lakers lead by 4. Reeves outside. And it's Doncic missing.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Nobody near Irving. Here's Gafford. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. Irving. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
AD, stop playing with that boy. Come on, Kappa, stop trolling, man. Fuck.
Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage.
Stop trolling, man.
Hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D leader. He had him spinning. It looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
There's the drive. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Off target with his three.
He messed up good.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires for 3. Here's Vincent.
Yeah.
Here's Dinwiddie. The kick out to Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Washington. Here's Irving.
It won!
Great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down flush to flush.
Alright, Brody. See you, my nigga.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. And Davis pulls it down. Mavericks trailed by 4. And the call will be against Dalton Canal.
This nigga falling like a bitch.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit.
He dunked on.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Ooh. He hit that 3. He's crazy.
To compensate, he gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the Mavericks call time here. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel. and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Mavericks trailed by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I always felt like I
Yes, sir.
Goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness? He told her, you're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Out to the wing. Out to Townsend. Pass to Washington.
Mason.
The Mavericks rebound. Thompson outside. And he gets the whistle.
Klay Thompson is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Doncic, no good. Mavericks trailed by 3. Pass to Lively. 54 seconds left to play in the third. No good that time. And there's another turnover.
Yes, sir.
So it's the Mavericks now.
Do that.
Thompson outside. Oh, that's blocked. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Mavericks ball. Now into the lineup, your winner.
34 seconds left to play here in the third. So the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Great positioning on the putback.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the block.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound is going to come down. Well done.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Here's Washington, and he makes in the layup. Washington's got his first points of the game.
Clever dribble move by Washington. Threw off the defender there.
Reeves gets the bucket.
He's on his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all his work from behind now.
The points coming in bunches as he picks up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Lakers ahead. Up by
55. The Mavericks. 50.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go.
Put that starter out, folks. Put that starter out.
Lakers lead by 5. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look.
Oh, he banged that bitch. Alright, say less. It off in for you. It's fourth quarter.
Of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Pass to Vincent. The Lakers moving the ball around. A rebound by Washington.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Exum's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Oh! Los Angeles
timeout called for the Lakers. Heading to the court, the Laker good. Let's make some noise.
So both teams making some changes here. Right now, let's head over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Thompson outside. And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
We'll take that.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles.
Yes, sir. No.
As much as 10. And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That is his first foul of the game. On deep, Reeves.
And I love what Thompson provides at the defensive end. He is smart and tough.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his team.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Well, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And Doncic throws it down.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Outside Irving. Rebound the Lakers.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
James outside. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Irving. Nice D from Doncic.
You will not see that from him very often, especially right at the once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Dallas calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design for basketball. Make someone else beat him.
Both teams will make substitutions. Lakers by 8.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Dallas to Vanderbilt. And here's Doncic from the arc. Throws it from beyond the arc. And now it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
Rejected by Len. And deep possession. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. 6 to shoot. And they get it. And there's a nice layup by Irving.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Lakers lead by 9. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Gafford. Left side, Irving. Out left to the wing. Pass to Thompson. Launches it. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And you can tell he probably had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know,
What a thing of beauty from James.
and this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for the Lakers.
The block can really turn things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. With the team victory.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that run.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
To the paint. Stolen by Lamb. So it's
First step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to.
I stretch my body, chat.
Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Bogdanovich, that's for two. And he starts out with the miss in this one. Over to the left wing. Here's Moody. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And I know you want to focus on the shooting of Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
Harden inside the three-point line. And a little hug that time, but it drops.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Here's Harden. Green with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but you still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And it's good for 2.
In the paint, Zubac is going to get aggressive, not going to hold back. Put contact on him. He's going through him.
Here's Curry. Pass to Moody. Podziemski's shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. Leading by 5. Offline with his 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Here's Podziemski. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Puts one up from 19. Harden, no good. And Jimmy Butler puts together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
You don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, actually put up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. They earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Like looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on that 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Got 5 points so far.
Well, the D has to pressure Curry at all times. You can't let him shake free for a jumper.
Leonard with no one around. Connects from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Post. Out to Payton. Golden State moving the ball around. They grab their own miss. Curry on the wing. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
So it's the Warriors now. Harden missing his last shot. 8 feet away, and it's Payton getting it to go. Here's Harden. 6 points for him. Driving to the basket. Here's Zubac. Makes it off the glass. And a 6-point for Ivica Zubac.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score. And he waited for the last possible minute to get
He banged that bitch! Nah, he banged that bitch.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Warriors ahead. They lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
He banged that bitch like damn, nigga.
Enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level.
Yeah, foul.
He's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500. So they weren't a bad team. Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brett, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system. And as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require. And it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover. He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And again, it's the Clippers with deep.
Instincts tonight for Harden, razor sharp. He just knows when to pop up.
And Green gets it to go.
And they repeatedly moved inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Harden. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Deflects the pass. Now the Clippers moving it up. Gets it out to Leonard. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Stolen by Harden. Left side Leonard. Harden right side. Curry with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Golden State moving it around. That's a 2 from Butler. And good. And he takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Butler's got his first basket. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I just got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, especially in the playoffs. But most important, to and unify the locker room. That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Pass to Powell. On the wing, Harden. He's got 14. The wing jumper off target. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Podziemski. Tries again. It's blocked.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
Winning the four.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Timeout called the Warriors. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
You got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. 18 feet out. And the Warriors.
All right, chat. It's the end of the 2K stream right here after this game. Now after that, I'm finna play something different.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Looking to get back on track here. Shot clock at 6. It's Powell on the wing. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
It's another bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Well, he can score from the perimeter, but Steph also knows how to execute inside.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Harden. Lays it up off the glass. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Curry working around. Again, Curry missing. Now, here's Harden. Good if it goes. And he got that.
Alright, YouTube. Make sure y'all niggas like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell too. I'll play something different. I love y'all niggas. We out.